Red light switched on, flashes on the gates, and they're ready. Racing as well. Mogul Magic got out of the gates very quickly. Prim and Proper began okay. Amelia Bedelia from a wide draw being bustled out of the machine and firing straight across. Fame City back in the clear. Finish settled up, running third, 3/4 of a length away. Then Prim and Proper immediately off the fence and lobbed into a nice enough trail just in behind the speed early. A length and a half to End of an Era, being followed by Snippy Miss with Holy Ghost out the back last of all at the 600 mark. They're about to leave the riverside of the track where Mogul Magic led the way for Carberry. A length in front of Amelia Bedelia. Fame City's over on the inside, enjoying a good run to the corner. Then the favourite on the outside next, Prim and Proper with a length and a half. End of an Era. Snippy Miss the first to go, came out 3 wide, and onto its back is Holy Ghost. Amelia Bedelia levels up to Mogul Magic. Prim and Proper letting down with her run, and Snippy Miss is also finishing strongly, and so's Holy Ghost from the back of the field. It's Holy Ghost dashing up, going to the lead with 100 to go. Holy Ghost gets the better of Snippy Miss, Prim and Proper, and Holy Ghost too good. Won by a length and a half to Snippy Miss, Prim and Proper third home, followed by End of an Era and Amelia Bedelia. A gap to Fame City, and cutting up the finish back there last is Mogul Magic. So the first 2 winners for the day go to the Neville Parnham yard. Holy Ghost settled back there last, a swooping run around them here. The God Has Spoken 3-year-old with Stephen Parnham in the saddle, and has sprinted over the top of Snippy Miss and Prim and Proper to record its first win in 6 outings. Number 3, Holy Ghost. For Rhoda Colin Loxton. Third career run, or third run this preparation, 6th career run overall. And those prepared to take a tip from Neville after that first winner in Beffinjar would have been on Holy Ghost at $13. It has given them a good smacking. A length and a half it won by, with 3/4 second and third in 1:05.17, 35.24. The last 600, Prim and Proper getting to Amelia Bedelia. Snippy Miss collaring the fave, but then no match whatsoever for Holy Ghost. Much too good. Snippy Miss second by Snippet Son out of Medico Miss, Adam Durant, William Pike. Prim and Proper by Alfred Nobel from Prima Vista, Lulu Ciani, Jason Whiting, and fourth went the way of number 6, End of an Era. So Holy Ghost saluting and doing it well, and it's the Parnham boys on song early. Neville with the double, Brad with the first winner, and now older brother Steve booting home the second on the card. The third race today, the Craig Hosey Birthday Handicap over the 1600. Take out 2, not to be missed, and 8 Rebel Knight, along with 10 Inflation. So we go to the yard. Here's Brittany down there once again with big Cole Loxton about to wander off. Of course, Cole, Race God Has Spoken, the sire, and has been a long time client of the Neville Parnham yard. And once again, Brittany's down there with a very much informed trainer, and I think punters who may have listened to the interview after the first race for the day would say, thanks, Nifty.
So they should, Darren, because he couldn't do any more than he did in trying to push us into Holy Ghost. Neville, you said you were confident, and I think you must have learnt something last start when ridden with a sit. Were you expecting him to be as far back as he was today?
Well, probably not. He just seemed to step a bit slow, and it's obviously very fast horses in this race. And yeah, Steve was sort of contemplating that might be where he might be anyway, but I was sort of hopeful that he'd be closer than that. And when he just stepped a bit ordinary, he took matters into his own hands and rode him from behind, and he got on the back of Adam's horse and just got a nice cart up into it. And when he straightened up, I was really confident he was going to run over the top of him, because he was just tracking up really nice.
First up, we saw him lead and weaken in the finish. Have you learnt something about him that he is better ridden with a sit?
Look, his first run he got beat right on the line, and it was a great effort. And then I put blinkers on him, and with his next 4 runs it was, and he just went too hard in his races, and he caved in late. So yeah, I said to Colin after his first up run, we just got to take these blinkers off him, and I also put a tongue tie on him, because I just felt that he might have been choking down a little bit as well, but that was just more of a safety precaution. But he's riding him off the pace, certainly has seen the horse realise his real ability. He goes really good, the horse.
You have obviously had the success with playing God, but now to see a son of God Has Spoken, and is this his God Has Spoken's first city winner?
Yeah, look, Colin bred another one called Praying with God. She won at Bunbury, and she'll probably win during the week. But this fella's promised a lot, and yeah, it is his first city winner. And yeah, hopefully there's many more. I think he's always been a beautiful horse, and we thought he was make a really nice stallion. So hopefully he can get a few more on the board.
Congratulations on another winner.
Good, thank you.
And did you hear that, Scott? He just subtly dropped in and will be winning during the week. So Neville Parnham is really becoming the punter's pal. He can't do any more than he is in trying to tip you into some winners.
Makes it really easy, Britt. There's only 6 races to go through on Wednesday now. We've already got the winner of one of them. Praying with God, I think, will be all aboard that Neville Parnham train there. And I think Steve Parnham is the rider of her too. We'll grab Steve now. Steve, that's a very different horse to the one that got run down over 1,000 when kicking for home a few starts ago.
Oh, definitely. I think maybe we found the right way to ride him. You know, he's got good speed himself, but he got a little bit beaten out the gates by the 2 other side of him today. So just went to my own plan after that, and that's where I ended up in the run. He got a good track up and he finished it strong.
Certainly did. You think he can continue on now through the grades?
Oh, I think, you know, with that sort of win off under his belt, there's no reason why. With the blinkers coming off and the tongue-tie going on, I think it might make him into a horse. He's certainly got a good turn of foot.
Congratulations, Stevie. Well done.
Thank you. Cheers.
Neville Parnham with the first 2 winners on today's program here at Ascot. Holy Ghost saluting in race number 2.